Hey guys, I'm Julian and today I'll be reviewing Bruce Springsteen's new album, High Hopes. As usual, this album does not disappoint whatsoever. I have to admit that I'm a huge fan of the boss, so I'm incredibly excited to be reviewing his album for my very first video. And now for a little background on Bruce Springsteen. Bruce Springsteen is an American musician and singer-songwriter from Long Branch, New Jersey. He's known for having incredibly well thought out poetic lyrics, as well as his own style of heartland rock. In 1973, he released his first album, Greetings from Asbury Park, New Jersey, to very little commercial success. It wasn't until 2 years later, in 1975, that he released Born to Run, his third album. He called it his last chance to be successful, and this is what really turned him into an icon in the music industry. And to this day, Born to Run is still one of the most critically acclaimed albums of all time. High Hopes marks Bruce Springsteen's 18th studio album. The most interesting thing about this album is that it's composed completely of outtakes, covers, re-recordings of previously recorded songs, and songs which only been heard live before. 7 tracks on the album, including The Ghost of Tom Joad, American Skin, and High Hopes, feature guitarist Tom Morello of Rage Against the Machine on lead guitar. He's actually the one who suggested to re-record High Hopes, an almost unknown song from the band The Javelinas. Let's get to the song-by-song review. The first track on the album is the title track, High Hopes. This was originally featured on the Blood Brothers EP of 1995. The main difference with this recording is that it's less of a straight-up rocker than the original. You hear instrument on top of instrument, really making for a really cool, unique sound to this song. I've rated this song 9.5 out of 10. Next up on the disc is an outtake from The Rising from 2001, Harry's Place. It basically tells the story of gangsters hanging out at Harry's Place. This is one of the very first Springsteen songs where I've ever heard him swear. It's a hard rock song filled with a lot of raw power, emotion, and anger. The most notable thing about this track is the saxophone playing, belonging to none other than the late, great Clarence Clemons. I think this is a major high point in the album because it captures moments from Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band from the past decade. I rated this song 9 out of 10. Third up on the album is the song American Skin, 41 Shots. This was written as a response to the death of Amadou Diallo, who was shot 41 times by his own American policeman for none other than, as Bruce Springsteen puts it, living in his American skin. It was first performed in Atlanta, Georgia in 2000 and has since become one of my favorite Springsteen songs. Springsteen perfectly captures the raw power and dismay of the situation while entrancing you with a haunting melody. In my opinion, this is the best song on the album. Incredibly powerful and incredibly meaningful. I rate this 10 out of 10. Fourth up on the album is a cover of the Saints' 1986 single, Just Like Firewood. The original Saints song is an incredible song to begin with. Bruce Springsteen makes a song sound incredibly powerful and even more melodious, turning it into something short of an anthem. I rated this song 9.5 out of 10. The fifth song on the album is the track Down in the Hole. The song opens up with Patty Scialfa's almost haunting vocals. These really add to the dark, eerie feel of the song. The thing I like most about this song, and the thing I found the most fresh and unique, was Danny Federici's organ solo. I've rated it 7.5 out of 10. The sixth track on the disc is Heaven's Wall. The song opens up with tribal-like drumming and what feels almost like a tribal-like chant. Raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand. As the title might suggest, the song works in biblical lyrics with Tom Morello's brilliant guitar work. This turns it into just a great, fun-filled, energy-packed song. I rated this song 8 out of 10. The seventh track on the album is called Frankie Fell in Love. It's a cute, energy-filled song with a little bit of a country vibe. It's an extremely fun, catchy song that can brighten up any day. I rate this song 8.5 out of 10. The eighth track on the disc is This Is Your Sword. In this song, Springsteen brings out the bagpipes to give us a traditional Scottish or Irish feel. This is something he did on his previous album, Wrecking Ball, on songs like Death in My Hometown. It's an incredibly powerful song with a lot of different instruments, but at the same time feels oddly patriotic. I've rated this song 7.5 out of 10. The ninth track on the disc is the song Hunter of Invisible Game. This song was a really big standout for me. The song opens with a beautiful, capturing melody and then eases into simple acoustic guitar work. The vocal work in the song meshes perfectly with the instrumentation and flawless lyrics. This creates one of Springsteen's finest songs yet. I rate this song 10 out of 10. The 10th track on the album is the song The Ghost of Tom Joad, which originally appeared on the self-titled 1995 album. In 2008, Tom Morello of Rage Against the Machine first appeared on stage with Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. This is the first time that this version of the song was recorded. It was created as a blend of the original 1995 folk song and the more hardcore Rage Against the Machine version. The best part of this song is Tom Morello's incredible guitar work and sensational guitar solos, which really drive the song to be a full-out hardcore rocker. I rate this song 9.5 out of 10. The 11th track on the album is The Wall, originally penned in 1998 and first performed live in 2003. This song has a very serious mood to it. It's a tribute to Bruce Springsteen's childhood friends who went to fight in Vietnam and never returned. I rate this song 8 out of 10. The 12th and final track on the album is a cover of Suicide's 1979 single, Dream Baby Dream. This was first performed live in 2005 during the Devils and Dust tour. After listening to the original, I had a hard time believing it was even the same song. The boss managed to transform a dark, repetitive, annoying electronic song into a really warm, soothing, melodious ballad. A great way to end the album. I rate this song 9.5 out of 10. This concludes the album with an overall rating of 8.9 out of 10. To any Springsteen fans out there, I would definitely suggest buying this album. You won't be disappointed. And for the rest of you, I would also suggest to buy this album because honestly, I think you'll also enjoy it. And check back for my next video, coming up sometime in the next week. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Bam!